Avengers, Goldar Slash, and welcome back to Release War. Okay, well, take that. That intro did not work as I wanted it to. Okay, well, for this one, well, it's a kind of a Hyperforce, ranked session. We just finished with, Vesper. And by the looks of it, now Jack has to enter. With his newly nerfed damage. Which is the whole problem. Yeah, great job. Ram Rush. Hammer time! Severely nerfed damage. The only reason it did damage to this guy is because of the fact his team isn't even that leveled up. Or his talents. Better way to put it. Anyway, you're the numbskull who just decided to taunt there, so I keep my assist slot. Great job. Great job on that taunt. And you taunted again. Okay, great job. And let's sit here anyway, you can get rid of the lag already. And stop being dumb. Anyway, get crushed and charged! What is wrong with your behavior?
KO, you win!
Yeah, I lost about 20% of the damage on the hammer time. And that is actually a lot when you consider the attack is actually the hardest hitting one he has. So that is a nice little. Anyway, now we have Turbo Tommy. Still can't get the name right, apparently. Master Morph Tommy. Flying kick. And he gets the energy back for that one. Wow. Yep. Hammer time. As usual as well, they didn't remove the required taunt frame as well. So, how do I put this? Nerfed. And still has to deal with the taunt to remove recovery. Prime Rage. Block yep. And yep. Well, you used it too soon. Didn't rotate. Okay. Fine. Breakers expected? Yeah, fine, I'm dashing instead. I was basically trying to queue this thing up constantly, so I don't know why. 2 crits. How many more do you need? If anything else is breaker now. Unless breaker strike. Just maybe. Nope. Apparently he has his breaker. And another crit. Just another crit. Yep, and still can just keep using it.
KO, you lose.
Yep, and yeah, that's gonna be the case. We have one. His damage is basically on par with mine. And you know what the reasoning? He's a level 1 legendary. Anyway, nerf this one's damage because he's an epic. Great logic there, anyway. Great logic. So we would literally have an epic in view right now that has a lot of other problems. Yeah, no. Stop being dumb. Remove the recovery. Stand here. Yeah, no. You dashed. Big one again. There we go. And now you have your breaker. No point in pressing anything. Poke. And they go block. Go ahead. Well, that's gonna be. You didn't get the energy. Of course you get it back. And you taunt! You gonna keep failing? Are you going to keep failing to realize that pressing the taunt gets you out of the attack sooner? Which, or rather, doesn't help you because you cancel your attack.
KO, you win!
Seriously, do I have to explain how it works? You have to be in the middle of the attack for the projectile to still apply its state. This is all because of N-Way's horrible coding, making it related to the attack and not the specific hit or projectile. The only reason it never fails on a melee hit is because you can't be out of the attack when you're doing a melee hit. Range projectiles, however, you can very much be out of one, and the effect will not apply poison or whatever the other effects are that the game has. Poison to virus to fire. If you're out of the attack, you will, and I mean will not apply the effect. Yeah, no, Ram Rush. That's not exactly being very helpful. It's still lagging. It really isn't now. All I can do is an uppercut. So the best thing I can think of. Well, it worked. They had likely no strikes left over.
KO, you win!
Also, I need to actually mention something. Blaze does not have any taunt requirements. You get out of attack just the same amount of time as you would if you just dash. That person just kept spamming it. So, yeah. Flying kick. just gonna total me, aren't you? It's quite easy to. I can't remove this without, yeah. Poke and launch. I need to keep my strike because they're likely not to react to it. Big Horn. And wait a bit, Big Horn again. I'm going to go ahead and Ram Rage. And then punch you. Yeah, the differences between this person and the last one, yeah. Or rather, the last time I fought them. You can technically Turtle Whisper. Big Horn! Flying kick! Could have punched them instead. Why'd I have to use the assist?
KO. You win.
And unfair match. Great. I didn't even use the metal slot last match to be very specific. Okay. Mismatch in medals, HP wise. Annoying. We're gonna be mostly seeing assists, just to mention. Yeah. Get ready for Sarah. And a break. Didn't get to activate it. Flying kick. There's the block. And now let's see here. So, do you have a block right now? Didn't rotate. Okay. Ram Rage. Do you have a regular block? Yes, you do. Can I hit them with a Big Horn is the real question. Because this character has never been good and that's never been a 50-50. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hammer Time would have been nice if it decided to not get in the way of another very specific attack that could be very useful. What did you... The assist does not run in! Or did you seriously think that's what the assist does? It spawns where you start, and then hit the opponent. It doesn't spawn in the back. Yeah, and there goes an Aiyon. So, by the looks of it, yeah, as usual, we have the boring opponent. I'll just use the assist. What else do you get? And then the next one has to be Aiyon. Yeah, my damage was nerfed of all things. Do I have to mention? He's fighting the exact person that should have been nerfed instead of him. Yep. I've only managed it even only once, and it's barely done anything. And lag. Can't even dodge that. I don't have be aware, this block is not a 50-50. This is a useless attack that does nothing. So they get a super. Yeah, great job, lag.
KO. You lose.
And that's unfair matching. Okay, yep, game. Really? I'm on two loss streak. Can you do something better than this type of matching? Because that is not right at all. Yep. Launch, delayed too much. Big Horn. Yeah. It'd be better if it just got on over with, but by the looks of it, it doesn't even want to do that. Yeah. Yeah, they get all the energy back easily, just think to mention. Oh, this is a Spectre Rush now, because I'm still not allowed to hit you, apparently. Big Horn again. Yep. Just waiting. And there's a random Ruby Blast. This was one-sided, it was rigged from the beginning.
You lose.
And be aware, the situation with the Zed cannot happen with that one. They're in bronze for a reason, and not to mention the name is very much familiar. I don't have to explain anything else. Everyone knows how to actually play, so you're not getting an easy victory against them. Okay? Now, back away. They're gonna do a... No. I was thinking they're gonna jump, but there it is. Okay. Baby Breaker. Ram Rush. No, you will not. Yeah, this one, be aware, this one's jump actually still does less than Hammer Time. And it's supposed to be a Zord. Yeah, apparently no big and bulky character has a single big hit. Instead, it's only Snide. It's the only villain that has that, something like that. Oh, Hammer Time, uppercut. Do you not even block that? Really? Ram Rush. And yeah, the hitbox is correct, unlike someone like Aiyon. Yep. Do this. Big Horn. Hammer Time. All I can do is let them think they can use their super and Ram Rush. As expected.
KO. You win.
And, okay, fine. That's an emerald. Do I have enough health? No! No, I do not. So you're going 3 times in a row. Yeah, you can see they even get up, so that doesn't help. That does not help at all. Lock here, hammer time. And all the crits are appearing now. Yep. This is quite the situation. Well then. You know what? This is basically proving that match can go in any direction. No matter what, so who knows? Was the Phantom match gonna go any way differently? I don't know. Will this person get crit spam now? I don't know either. And hammer time. Okay, yeah, well, this happened. Really?
KO. You win.
So that's 2 rigged matches?
3, 2,
I don't know, because the lineup of the cards was way too specific. Way too perfect. To the point that it's saying as if anybody wants you to play this specific way. They don't have a block. So I just need to bait it out and then I can do spam. Okay, fine. Really? I don't even want to cancel either. Ram rush. Hammer time. Delay too much. Yeah. BOA Jack does not have special recovery either. And BOA, that's another thing. Ram rush into hammer time requires you to basically do it instantly. Are you gonna do nothing but strikes? Okay. Listen, that was way too delayed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, big horn. Still not gonna hit them first. Okay. Yep, hammer time. So there is a block. It's in the middle slot. There is a block in their middle slot. Yep. That is the case, and they're just not using their assists. All they can do is dodge and do nothing. Because that's also a combo.
KO. You lose.
Yeah, no. Really?
3, 2,
They cost 3.
go.
Middle slot costs 4. Do I have to mention anything else? That is a legendary. With technically a 50-50. And this is an epic. Not to mention their instant. Listen, anyway, your logic about rarities means nothing. When did rarity ever matter? The only time it did was when it was rare and common. For epics and legendaries, they were even. So I don't know where all of a sudden you're bringing out the logic that putting epics to put them on the same level as other epics. Okay, then what's Amelia? What's Tyzonn? This one here is fast. Mine is slow. Basically has no range. And the only thing it has that would technically have range is Ram Rush, which is not even true enough of a breaker trap. Yeah, okay, yeah. Not enough of that one there. We're dealing with this. What's gonna be? Strike? Yeah, not to mention, it actually gave this one armor. We have to remember every other one as well. Yeah.
KO. You lose.
And we're back to this guy. Yeah, about the Tyzonn thing. He has armor on one of his attacks to allow it to basically... He's basically immune to projectile traps. If he has that. Not to mention, he has Goldar's little 50-50. You'll remember how Goldar had a faster 50-50 before he got nerfed? Yeah, Tyzonn has that. And what do you know? They're both epics. And for the last thing, Tyzonn has basically a 12-frame attack. 12-frame projectile, that's a combo starter. Yeah. It used to be a 3 cost, now it's a 4 cost. Yeah. Do I have to mention anything else? Anything else about that design? Yeah, nerfing Jack was not allowed. You guys don't know anything about balancing. We knew that from the last balance patch, in fact. So now, you're just even proving it even more.
KO. You win.
I did not count the matches. I just did not. I might as well have skipped that. Then I just counted them. Yeah, that's 13 matches with Jack. At least I got some medals, but... And we're mid-Ruby. I'd say that's basically fine. Who knows? This damage was nerfed. In fact, that thing should be doing well more than that. It's a entire 20% gone. Pretty sure it should be doing something around 9,000 right now. But some numbskull anyway, or whoever's trying to design these balance patches, do not know how to balance things. They didn't know before, they still don't. This is an epic. There are other epics which you just brought out that are broken, that can keep cycling their combos. Having someone that can cycle their combos do a big hit is the opposite. That's what you're required to give them if they can't do what you make every new character do. Seriously. This is the biggest ranger of everyone in the roster in literal terms of muscle. Why was his damage nerfed? This isn't a 50-50. This is a single hit only. Stun. That still requires a bit of time before you can do anything else. This does not hit the entire thing. The last bit of the end of it does not hit. And hammer time has a massive gap between the second and third hit, so if you completely whiff, you're also left wide open, as a breaker should be. He was the pinnacle of what he should be. He was perfectly fine where he was. You have to stop being stupid with how you design any of the new ones, and keep the characters that are perfectly fine how they were. If there's someone doing too much damage on him, that's because he's required to do that. Not to mention, that's a whale. Stop being stupid and try to make them swap to the new characters when they clearly want to use something else that is better in design, animation, and the pure character. I like whatever you're doing right now anyway. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like, comment if there is something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell top by anything, and your middle score, it's in the description. Memberships are a thing. You can become one of the first streams at the end of videos so you see the links or thumbnails, as well as the Revenge Alliance with rarity. Anyway, I'll see you in the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye!